All right, so as some of you have requested, you want to see a little more like behind the scenes content. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm showing you a run through how I'm creating like a music video. You've probably already heard the song, right? So, and now I'm running through. So in fact, it's not a music video. It's going to be a lyrics video. It's a pretty simple production in the end, also shooting. So I'm going to show you that in a second when I switch over to the split screen. Unfortunately, it's not like music creation, but that's also going to come soon. So trust me. But then I just switch over and we are going to the split screen. And here we are. So as you see, so this is like is gonna be a lyrics video. And I also gonna use it for certain scenes and stuff, like then for shorts and stuff. So then I'm cutting it just out. Instead of 16:9, it's then 9:16 and blah blah blah. So vertical instead of horizontal. But anyways, so and what I did is like when we look at that, so I primarily shot a couple of scenes. Oh, that's funny what you see there, right? Let's go here in one scene. So this is like, for example, the vocal booth scene. So I primarily recorded in the vocal booth. Of course, as you see, dressed nicely for you. That's also a big part. And this is like... Exactly, that's a simple vocal booth scene. I had like 3 of these, so I primarily recorded the first verse, pre-chorus and chorus. I recorded second verse, pre-chorus and chorus, and I recorded the bridge. And by the way, this is also very special because the song is called To an End. And To an End is about, you know, the wars, the climate crisis and everything. So it's pretty dystopic in the end. So, and when you listen to the last songs, that was like a Hemingway theme going on. This time I have, with the dystopic scenes, I have a nice quote from Stephen Hawking in there. So we're gonna go through that later. So, but in the end, pretty simple. Wait a second, I do it like that. That's easier. So it's pretty simple. I took like 3 footages of the vocal booth, which I could like, you know, in a sequential order. And I put a footage playing the guitar. And that's it primarily. So now we are running a little bit through what I did. Listen in. And then we are creating a lyrics video out of that. So, and then we have a full video again. Primarily. So here we are again. So we are starting from the beginning and you see already the overlay. Exactly, and this is like how everything fits together. I think we go to this part here a little further, and then you see how the guitar is coming in again, like with the fade. Time will come to an end. By the way, maybe one important thing, so as you see here and also up here, that the guitar is recorded in front of the green screen. So since I don't have like a really fancy and lined up green screen, which is almost like iron, so mine is like pretty fluffy hanging around and stuff. So I have to put a little bit effects onto it. So one is of course the green screen keyer, but the green screen keyer is not removing like the curtain at the sides or something. So if I also have a form mask, which I put over. So let's see here you see like then the actual green curtain. And if I put the form mask onto it, you see that I'm just cutting out primarily this part of my performance so that I don't have all the rest in there. Additionally, I put a sepia effect onto it, and just really simple, so I didn't tweak it any further because actually the lighting in the vocal booth is a little bit like, almost like, you know, a little bit yellowish. So I thought like, okay, so I put a sepia effect onto that and I just keep it like that. But the important part is also that with the effect, I didn't want to have it black and white because, now let me switch here, because I wanted to have the nice reddish color of my beautiful Duesenberg also on there. And so, yeah, I think that comes out quite nice in the end, right? Time will come to an end. Okay, then going to the second verse. Okay, then let's directly head into the middle part, maybe a little bit before, and there we are now meeting Stephen Hawking. Destroying ourselves by our greed and stupidity. We cannot remain looking inwards at ourselves on a small and increasingly polluted and overcrowded planet. Exactly, and then in the end, it's just like copying something from another video. At the end, it's like, you know, the credits, of course. That's it, and of course. So, and what we're gonna do now, we are hacking in the song lyrics as well. So the thing that I want to achieve is that they are fitting. So in the end, so I also have to think about that we are having not only 16:9, but also 9:16 shorts. So I want to have the song lyrics also fitted into the song so that I can just punch it out in both directions and can use it as shorts. So let's try that. So first go to where the lyrics start. Alright, so then I have to, of course, search my lyrics because I am not fluent with them. So I always have to learn them when I'm doing a music video. But this will come, right? So this is like when you're writing 10 songs for a year. So it's like, I think I take the paper copy. That's a little easier. This is To an End. Okay, this is Sleepless. This is also Sleepless. This is Despair. Frantic. Oh, I'm gonna show you something, because the thing is I still have the second piece of paper in the vocal booth, so I'm gonna grab it. Hello. There it is. Let's get hooked up again. There we are. All right, now I have the vocals here, so I'm keeping them like that. And we are again splitting the screen so that you can see something. Okay, so okay, now I need to find some. What are you gonna do there? I think I usually take like very easy titles, so yeah, maybe rotate. No, I don't want to rotate scale. Yeah, I think that's kind of nice-ish somehow. So this is like, okay, we have to go here. There was a time. Let's see how that looks like. There was a time. So I think that's a little too big. If you look 16:9, so it should be smaller. So I'm gonna do it like that. And I think also I'm putting it, since this is like not 100% in the middle, I would also put that a little bit into the x-axis, like that. But it's also like that fits. This needs to be a little bit smaller. So then this one is blackened pupils. Look into our souls. Threatened, we were born. Played a game. Played a game. Played it wrong. Played it wrong. Welcome to an end. I think here we are doing a little bit of a fade out at this part here. So we're taking this here, going to the end, and this can then go dark like that. Done. All right, so then I think that was it. And now the interesting piece is when I punch that out and then also put that into a different format, like the vertical format. If everything worked out, we're gonna see. But I hope that you know, it wasn't too boring for you. So that's how things are coming together. And thanks for watching.